we played Costa Rica in the semifinal of Olympic qualifiers. It was a must-win for us to get to the Olympics, so it was a huge match. I think it kind of raised the level for both of us because we knew what was on the line. So being able to get those 3 goals and the victory was really important for us.
I think the first 45 minutes for us was a bit challenging. We kind of got off a rhythm a little bit that we had in the previous games. But I thought the team did well to get 1 goal up in the first half, kind of weather the storm. I think once we took that breath at halftime, realized we've been playing great throughout the tournament, and I thought the team changed it around. We dictated the game most of the second half, had most of the control, put a few in the back of the net, and we're into the Olympics.
We had a good start against Costa Rica. It's always great to play games when it really matters. And coming off 3 good games, we went into that game in good emotions and played well in the beginning. But then something happened. I think instead of being a tactical game, it became more of an emotional game. The attacking was hard to find the rhythm. It was stressful. It's a great reminder. You can't take anything for granted.
It's nice to just take a deep breath, realizing we're in the Olympics, but this tournament's not over. We have a final, and it was great to see everybody, cooling down after the game, getting ice baths, preparing themselves for the final.
I give them credit for the way they played. Tough, hard, and they kept possession a little bit and made it really hard for us. So of course, after that game, I'm really happy. We qualified for Olympics, and here we go.
Obviously the main goal was to qualify, and then now it's to bring it home, win it, let's go after it. And now that we've qualified, it's every minute matters, every practice, every game that we can be involved in, especially a final. You don't face too many finals in your career, so when you have that in front of you, you have to go after it and make the most of it. So it's just getting refocused, making sure we rest the legs, and now it's just going after and finishing off the tournament.
So today is the day before the final, and we're just doing a little bit of regen here at the pool. Some of the team went over to the field for a field session, and half of us are here at the pool. So just kind of getting our bodies back for the game tomorrow.
We've been fairly consistent with the start lineup. So if you have a bad game, you get a second chance. You're still in the start lineup. We will change that a little bit. I think we will see different players, 11 players out there, and they really have to compete for a spot and see how they respond to that. And the reason I'm saying that, we have so many good players, so they deserve to play. So on a given day, if you have a good practice, you're in the start lineup.
Okay, this is the day after our semi-final performance last night that put us into the Olympics, London 2012, so that's kind of a nice weight off our shoulders, but just a little pre-game practice today, quick turnaround, and we have Canada in the final, and they looked pretty good last night, so I think it should be a good match. Hopefully they pack this BC place out.
Here we go. Canada's starting lineup. This is our expectation. They did change throughout the tournament at different times, but on the whole, this is what we think will happen.
Now that we've qualified, I feel like we have a huge weight off our shoulders, and I really think that you'll be able to see our best soccer in this next game coming up. But I'm really excited to see what this team brings to the next game, because I feel like we'll be able to play with a freedom and with a relaxation that maybe we weren't able to do earlier in the tournament. And I know that this team can play even better than it has in the last couple games, so I'm really excited to see our performance in the next game.
Anything else in the attack? Defending. Set pieces. Canada. 20,000. Final. You ready? Open it. Just the word final That is something that is exciting. Playing the final against Canada, in Canada, can't be better.
The Olympics is a very cool tournament experience. It's unlike any other championship that you can play in as a player. You're a part of something way bigger than just soccer. And I think it's a really special thing being able to represent your country. So I'm looking forward to working my butt off to make the team so that I'll be there. And you gotta take each day at this point and can't look too far ahead, but just the next training session into the next game.
The next goal is gold, reaching that gold medal, being on the top podium, and we now have to fine-tune all the small goals underneath that and becoming the best team in the world, and that's fine-tuning, offensive side, defensive side, and just listening to each other, from the oldest player all the way down to the youngest player, and doing it completely as a team.
It's London. It's the Olympics. It's just wonderful. And my pipe dream is we'll have a team like 2008 because of a good atmosphere, a good chemistry in the team, and we have that since the very beginning. Give the credit to the players. But also we had good defending. Laura Kolopny on the left and Heather Mitz on the right, and two mothers in the middle, like Christy Rampone and Kate McGrath. And in that final, I think Brazil played better than we did, 2008. But we found a way to win. Carly Lloyd scored that goal. 2011, we played, I think, the best soccer we ever played in the final. We played like winners, but we didn't win. So now I want to bring those 2 years together for this year. So we will play good soccer and we will win. That's my dream.